In the endless, silent expanse of space, thousands of satellites orbit our planet. Most are active, beaming data, communications, and images back to Earth. Others are just space junk, forgotten relics of a bygone era, destined to circle us in silence until their orbits decay. But what if one of these silent relics decided to speak again? 75 years ago, in the pioneering days of space exploration, the satellite Echo 1 was launched. Its mission was simple: to test long-range radio transmissions. For a few years, it did its job perfectly. Then, as technology advanced, Echo 1 was decommissioned, its signals ceasing. It became another ghost in the orbital graveyard above our heads. For 75 years, it remained silent. Until last Tuesday, at a deep space listening post in the remote Atacama Desert, a young technician named Anya was monitoring the static hiss of the cosmos. Suddenly, a signal sliced through the noise. It was weak, antiquated, but undeniably there. The system identified it instantly. Echo 1, Anya assumed it was a glitch, a cosmic echo, a reflection of some other broadcast. Satellites don't just wake up after 3/4 of a century. She logged the anomaly and was about to move on when a new signal came through. It wasn't a beep or a data burst. It was a voice. The voice was faint, crackling with static, but it was human. A man's voice, speaking English with a calm, almost serene tone. "Mission Control, this is Commander Alexei. Do you read me? I've reached the designated coordinates. The view from here is not what we expected. It's not empty. Mission Control, please respond." Chills ran down Anya's spine. She cross-referenced the name, Commander Alexei. There was no astronaut, past or present, with that name in any official space program data. Not American, not Russian, not European, not Chinese. No country had ever sent a Commander Alexei into space. He was a ghost, a man who never existed, speaking from a satellite that had been dead for decades. Immediately, the signal was flagged and escalated to the highest levels. Experts from around the world were brought in, working in secret. The recordings were analyzed, cleaned up, and amplified. Alexei's voice was clear, his accent unplaceable. He spoke with the measured calm of a trained professional, but there was an undercurrent of awe and confusion. He continued to transmit, seemingly unaware that his messages were being sent into a void for days. He described his journey, referencing star charts that were accurate for the satellite's position 75 years ago. He spoke of the solitude, the feeling of being the only human for millions of miles. He sounded like a man on a mission. But what mission? Echo 1 was an unmanned communications satellite. It had no life support, no cockpit, no room for a person. It was a giant, metallic balloon designed to bounce radio waves. How could a man be on board? The mystery deepened with each transmission. Alexei started describing what he was seeing. "Mission Control," he said in one broadcast. "The light, it bends out here. It's not supposed to do that. I see colors that I don't have names for. It's like looking at a fractured rainbow. It's beautiful, but it's wrong." The science teams were baffled. They ran simulations. Could it be a complex, 75-year-old hoax? The signal was undeniably from Echo 1. Its trajectory was perfect. Its radio signature was a perfect match. A hoax of this magnitude would require technology that didn't even exist when Echo 1 was launched. It was impossible. Then, Alexei's transmissions started to change. The calm professionalism began to crack. "I'm not alone," he whispered, his voice strained. "There's something else out here. I can't see it directly, but I can feel it. It's watching. It's been watching me this whole time. The stars are going out. One. Panic began to set in among the listening teams. They were hearing a first-hand account from a man who couldn't be there, describing an event that couldn't be happening. They desperately tried to respond, sending powerful signals toward Echo 1 Commander Alexei, this is Earth. We read you. Who are you? What is your mission? But there was no reply. He seemed to be on a one-way line. A voice from the past, or from somewhere else entirely, broadcasting into the future. His next message was fragmented. Call it the Observer. It doesn't have a shape. It's a hole in the universe, a place where the rules break down. I think this was the mission all along. To see if it was real. You sent me here to see if it was real. Why didn't you tell me what I would find? The name Observer sent a shockwave through a very small, very secret community of theoretical physicists. It was a term from a fringe theory, a hypothetical cosmic entity that exists outside of our known dimensions, capable of altering reality simply by perceiving it. The theory was proposed by a brilliant but disgraced physicist named Dr. Eris Thorne, who disappeared without a trace 75 years ago. Right around the time Echo 1 was launched, suddenly, the pieces began to click into a terrifying picture. Was it possible? A secret, unrecorded mission, a one-man voyage, not into space, but into the unknown fabric of reality itself. Was Alexei actually Dr. Thorne, sent on a suicide mission using the Echo 1 launch as a cover? A man erased from history to protect a secret too profound to comprehend? The final transmission came 3 days ago. The static was heavier, the voice barely a whisper, filled with a sense of finality and a strange, newfound peace. It's beautiful, Alexei breathed. It's showing me everything. The beginning, the end. It's all happening at once. It's not a hole in the universe. It is the universe. We're just a momentary thought. I understand now. My mission is complete. Tell them I'm coming home. And then silence. The signal from Echo 1 vanished as suddenly as it had appeared. It hasn't returned. The satellite is once again a silent ghost in orbit. But now, it's not just a piece of space junk. It's a tomb, a monument to a man who never existed, who saw the face of the universe and sent back a warning. Or perhaps an invitation. The world's space agencies are now watching Echo 1 with every instrument they have. They're watching and they're waiting. Because Commander Alexei, the ghost in the machine, said he was coming home, and nobody knows what that means. What did he become out there? And what is he bringing back with him? The silence from space has never been louder. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you love stories that explore the mysteries of science fiction and the universe, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We have so many more secrets to uncover together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.